Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? My name is djanonzt, and we're back with WWE Champions. And today, we got another top 5 with the 5. And it's going to be the Ruthless Aggression Era Male Superstars Top 5. And before we get into this video, I want to put a like goal of 200 likes on this video. I know you can do it. Just click the thumbs up button really quickly. It lets us know that you support what we're doing here with the series on the channel. So with that said, click the like button, sit back, and get ready, and we will enjoy the top 5 Ruthless Aggression Era Male Superstars. As always, the scoring with top 5 with the 5 goes as followed. A first place vote will get a superstar 5 points, a second place vote 4 points, a third place vote 3 points, a fourth place vote 2 points, and a fifth place vote 1 point. Everybody has the chance to submit their 1 through 5. We do this blind. We don't discuss it before we get into it. And I just tally up the points from everybody's scoring. And that's how we determine the overall top 5. Now, let's get into it. Coming in at number 5, we have Eddie Guerrero, Viva La Raza, with 5 points. He is the Trickster Eddie, and looks like total upgrades in the last 30 days, 2 million and 63 million all time. So people are still working on Eddie, and he's been upgraded quite a bit in November, and he was just needed a lot in September, it looks like. So maybe the community was a little after the ball on that one, but nonetheless, coming in at number 5, Eddie Guerrero. Coming in at number 4, we have Shawn Michaels, the Showstopper, the Ruthless Aggression Era Striker from the Degeneration X stable. And he's only been upgraded 1 million times in the last 30 days and only 30 million overall, so maybe a little more harder to come by. But it looks like he's got a little more usage there instead of just one little gap, so people are consistently using Shawn if they have him. But coming in at number 4, Shawn Michaels. Coming in at number 3, we have John Cena, Veteran Salute, the Technician. 1 million upgrades in the last 30 days, 49 million all time. And not used quite as much as Shawn was there consistently, but had a big peak there back in June. But coming in at number 3, John Cena. Coming in at number 2, we got the Boogeyman coming to get ya. The Powerhouse. Only upgraded 777,000 times in the last 30 days at 20 million overall, so definitely more rare. And the wins, that's on a totally different scaled chart there. Way down, definitely a lot more rare to come by, but definitely an awesome one. So coming in at number 2, Boogeyman. And coming in at number 1 for the Ruthless Aggression Era, you guessed it, it's King Booker. Your recent Chase superstar a couple months ago in the Ring Royalty MLC. And quite a few got their hands on him. But he's number 1, and it's not close. It's not close. Look at that. 3 million upgrades in the last 12 months. 70 million all time. And he's only been around there since, you see. Everybody built him straight to the moon right away. And must have been the victory tour there. But I'd expect to see that go way up because people are using him in Showdown an awful lot and everything. But coming in at number 1, King Booker. Now, let's get to the individual scorings and see how we got to where we got. All right, as you see the scoring, Guersan has it. Booker at 1, John Cena at 2, Boogeyman at 3, Shawn Michaels at 4, and Brock Lesnar at number 5. So Brock actually had a vote on this. And we did have a couple other quick votes on here as well, but we will see them when we get to them. G would also like to note that it's a hell of a drop after the top 4. And that also, MBT Brock had only a slight edge over Kurt Angle. All right, Mherex also King Booker at number 1. But he had Boogeyman at 2 and Cena 3, Shawn 4. One thing you're going to note, every single person had Shawn Michaels at number 4. So, whereas King Booker is a unanimous number 1 at 25 points, Shawn is a unanimous number 4 with 10 points. But we got Viva La Raza down there getting 1 point from Mherex in that number 5 slot. And Mherex would like to add, thank you. All right, my favorite Mythbuster, 2Bob29, also with Booker at 1, Boogie 2, Cena 3, Shawn 4, and he had Shane McMahon at number 5. And 2Bob says the following: King Booker, no comparison in the class, absolute monster with both movesets. Boogeyman, punches up really well even in 5-star Goldland, super consistent on the recycle. He says, Tech Cena is easily one of the most consistent cards in the game to date. Easy recycle, big consistent damage on sub-bleed combo. Shawn, still one of the better strikers in today's landscape, especially with LWO coaching on top of Hogan coach to make him mobiles 100%. And Shane, sneaky huge damage on finisher, 5 MP move to gain MP for finisher, no recycle consistency, but not needed. And great Jman, Booker 1, Boogie 2. He had Eddie Guerrero all the way up to number 3. So that's how Eddie got to 5 points there and was able to knock Brock Lesnar and Shane McMahon out of the top 5. So blame Jman if you don't agree there, because he swayed the voting a little bit here. Shawn 4 as always, and he had Cena all the way down at number 5, and he'd like to leave some comments as well. King Booker, his traps are great, but his leech gem build is legit. I love it for feud. Showdown, I'd go traps. One of my favorite guys in the game. Boogeyman, he can do some huge fast damage. I'm not a huge fan of low percent chance bleed moves. I like his sub and countdown gems myself. He is great with feud bonuses. Eddie, MP steal is kind of slow, so doesn't get a lot of credit, but Eddie is a fantastic counter for blue, green, or purple users with 3 versatile movesets. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. HBK Showstopper. This was my first 5-star silver. His gem damage, buff, move, gear, and bad attitude plate still keep him competitive. My only issue is you get some early pins. Also, he can easily crush Sunday Marquee Tours with all the immobile gems. And Vet Cena. His bleed didn't scale up so well at 5-star gold. Still, green, red, red, bleed, sub, recycle, rinse and repeat. He gets the job done. And my list, I got Booker, Boogie, Cena, Shawn, and Eddie. And there's nothing I can really add that 2Bob and Jman didn't already throw out there about them, you know, as to why they are where they are. Now, I got Eddie down at number 5 because I think Cena, with his sub-bleed combo, is going to get the same job done that Eddie's going to get done. Cena's hitting a submission like every other turn. But he's going to take a little longer to win than Boogie and Booker, so he gets knocked down to number 3. But I think that they're, you know, Shawn, you need a lot of bells and whistles, but I think the top 3 there, you can't really go wrong with any of the 3. And you really can't go wrong with any of the top 5 here. All right, one last look. There's your top 5 reality era males. And I do want to say I recorded a lot of these graphics and stuff a while back, and my schedule got way behind. So this video was slated to come out in December, and you'll notice some inconsistencies. Some of the logos are outdated. Guersan got a new logo. Jman's got a new logo, which isn't on this graphic. Champion's got a new logo. So it will be the last top 5 with the 5 with outdated logos, and we will get them fixed from here. But I want to also give a huge shout out again to Mherex, 2Bob, Great Jman, and Guersan for all your contributions and helping me out with these top 5 lists. Y'all are awesome, and you should check all of them out. I'm going to link every single one of them in the description below, and let us know what top 5 you want to see next with the 5. And until next time, peace.